Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as I swivel here in my egg chair, I'm going to read to you a couple of poems from the cc&d September to December 2021 issue collection book, The World Outside, Perfectly Snowy, How Appropriate for Wintertime, a recent Scars Publications issue collection book release from cc&d magazine that's been running since June of 1993. I thought I'd share with you three poems, count them three, in honor of the community poetry open mic that's normally going on at this time that Tom Woodruff hosted in Austin, Texas. This first poem I'm going to share with you is titled Just Made the Choice, and it was written for World Vegetarian Day, the first day of World Vegetarian Awareness Month, which would be in October, so you guys know. This is called Just Made the Choice. Just read an article in the Wall Street Journal today on World Vegetarian Day, on the first day of World Vegetarian Awareness Month, and the article explained that there was an excess of eggs produced this year. This article then explained that efforts to curb this excess egg production include, in part, sending birds to slaughterhouses to bolster prices. Anything to boost sales for the bottom line. Some may now wonder what the big fuss is all about eating plants versus enjoying a steak, pork chops, ribs, veal, or even Thanksgiving turkey or Easter ham, or enjoying a Reuben on St. Patrick's Day. That's what we humans do. And you're right. We've got the mandibles to prove it, especially when we're evolving so to scavenge and hunt to survive. Since then, we've evolved, and nobody learns. We just kill. That solves everything. But this is the beauty of evolving. That is the beauty of no longer needing to hunt to survive. With our globalization and our specialization and our abilities to, and our resources, we all no longer have to kill to survive. We don't need that much protein in our sit-down lives. We don't even have to kill one animal so that we have enough food for our family for the winter, like our ancient ancestors. But what did we learn? We learned the beauty of capitalism is that you can pay someone else to do the dirty work for you, while we sit in our office chairs with our big brains and we think of how we've got it made. And we do, if we choose to eat meat with our oh-so-strong mandibles, and we pay someone else so that we don't have to get any blood on our hands or get our hands dirty. But in this system, we do get blood on our hands. We feed more and more people with the cheapest product. Companies have learned a farmhouse into a mass marketing slaughterhouse where mass-produced animals are too fat to mate or even walk, and they contract diseases which transfer to humans, who think this is a great system for fast food, or else it's the only system, not knowing the difference and just willing to eat. People say they care, but nothing ever changes. I wonder if corporations not allowing people into their plants keeps the truth hidden from the masses, because torture chambers or not, I once made the choice that even though I could pay someone else to kill for me, I'd rather not be a part of that. Since then, I've visited India, not for the oppression of women, but for the freedom of eating whatever I wanted without worrying if some living animal was killed for my next meal. Because after you choose peace, the rest is easy. If your workday is bothering you, if the news of racial tensions, bombings and killings shatters your senses, then start with a choice of peace in your own meals. People get together and talk about how peace among people, but they forget that people aren't the only living creatures on the planet. Even the religious snow plants were the only food in the Garden of Eden. And once you realize how to remove killing everywhere in your life, that is when you'll finally, truly feel at peace. Cool. I bet you didn't think that you were going to get like moral statements in poetry. What? Poems that actually like have opinions? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, Shirley, you just. Why don't you rhyme? No, alas, that ain't happening in this reading. And that's not happening in Scars Publications or cc&d. We don't like rhyming poetry. Anywho, I've got 2 more poems I'm going to share with you. This one was written on World Animal Day, and it is called Noble Cause. The television advertisements accost me, pulling on our philanthropic heartstrings, asking for money to support all animals who have been abused and mistreated. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a noble cause, but it fills me with so much anger every time I see that commercial, because I'm sure they ask for money from meat eaters who have no problem with the mass slaughter of millions of animals daily for their food. But a cute puppy or a kitty cat, that is just crossing the line. All I can think is that these advertisements underlyingly suggest we protect animals we have deemed cute or appropriate as pets that humans force to submit to our own domesticated society. But they never address the factory farming of cows, chickens, pigs. We decided these animals are soulless enough, so we never have to consider their welfare. These animal advertisements may have the right idea, but they should speak for the voiceless on every day, not just today. Unlike these advertisements, I want to improve the future for all animals, not just a select few. Okay, no more about that topic for making you actually think. This is one more poem I'm going to share this book for that was written on a celebration of the Mind Day, and it is titled Polymath in the Making. Being made fun of in school is a polymath in the making. Tax those who love to learn. It's sad the less intelligent would rather bring you down instead of building themselves up. What a glorious world it can be whenever we combine math with puzzles, games, and magic, so we can truly learn everything is mathematically interlocked and everything is beautiful. Just met up again with one of my engineering science friends, and he's the one who plays the keytar and shares his songs about the bliss point in processed foods, so we want to eat even more. Because to some, science can seem scary, but to some, science can seem so exciting. And it becomes more fun to combine math with these games that seem like diversions until you realize that in all this fun, you're actually learning too. Math and science. And isn't it beautiful? Polymath in the making. Which I believe that Polymath in the making, that science engineering friend might be coming to my next feature that I have in Chicago, which is double plus awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these were 3 poems from the cc&d issue collection book from September through December of 2021. That is very appropriately decorated for wintertime. This is a book titled The World Outside. If you would like to know anything about this book, you can go to scars.tv to search for things about the world outside, which I believe is on the main page right now. in the beginning of 2022. You can also find it at Amazon, but I'm not selling this. I'm just trying to share. And I hope that everyone is remaining poetically inclined, and I hope that everybody is remaining safe, because if everyone is vaccinated, we can get out of this. And we won't have to be sitting in these little boxes any longer. Can I sound aggravated? No. But in honor of community poetry, the open mic that used to run at Half Price Books in Austin, Texas, which is from 1 to 3 p.m. on the first Wednesday of every month, run by Tom Woodruff. Because we're not able to run it right now, in honor of that, I was reading poems from these books like I would with him. I hope that everyone's enjoying it, and I hope everyone is remaining creative, and keep up the good fight, stay safe, stay creative, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you very much. Thanks.